NASA has just released images of an interstellar visitor that are leaving scientists and everyone who loves space completely baffled. This isn't your typical comet quietly passing through the solar system. These new shots show something moving and behaving in ways that defy everything we know about how comets should act. A jet of material extends from it at a perfect right angle to the sun, a direction that shouldn't even be possible for a natural object. And that's not all. Some researchers, including Dr. Avi, are suggesting these images could be the evidence we've been waiting for, the kind that might rewrite what we think about interstellar objects. In this video, we're going to break down exactly what these images reveal, why scientists are stunned, and what it could mean for our understanding of the cosmos. By the end, you might be asking yourself, is this really a comet or something far stranger? On October 2nd, 2025, 3IAtlas made a close pass by Mars, just 29 million kilometers away. That may sound distant, but in cosmic terms, it's practically a near miss. Orbiting the planet at the time was NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, carrying its most powerful camera ever sent to another world, HiRISE. Normally, we observe comets from Earth, limited to a single fixed perspective. But this camera had a completely different vantage point, catching a side view we could never see from down here. When the images were finally released after weeks of processing, the view was unlike anything astronomers had seen before. Suddenly, a jet of material wasn't pointing where it should. It wasn't aligned with the sun. It wasn't trailing behind the comet. It was perpendicular, perfectly at a 90-degree angle. And the sun-directed jet, which we had been tracking for months, remained intact, extending ahead of the object along its path. For researchers, this wasn't just unusual, it was extraordinary. From this new angle, 3IAtlas was revealing behavior that no known natural process could explain. And this was only the beginning of a string of anomalies that would leave even veteran comet scientists scratching their heads. The most shocking feature in the new images is the jet pointing perfectly perpendicular to the sun. In every comet we've ever observed, jets and tails follow the sun in some way, either pointing away, pushed by solar wind, or toward it, heated by sunlight. 3IAtlas doesn't follow those rules. To understand why, we need to quickly look at the forces that shape comet tails: solar heating, solar radiation pressure, and solar wind. Solar heating creates jets as sunlight warms pockets of ice, turning them directly into gas and pushing them away from the sun. Radiation pressure pushes dust away, while solar wind pushes gas along the same line. Every single force we know originates from the sun. And yet, here's 3IAtlas, showing a jet at a perfect 90-degree angle, completely ignoring the sun's influence. This isn't a subtle misalignment or a minor deviation. This jet stretches thousands of kilometers across space, straight and unbroken, maintaining its orientation even as the comet moves. There's no natural explanation for this. It's a puzzle that defies conventional physics. And just when scientists thought rotation might explain the sideways jet, it didn't. Atlas spins every 16 hours, but rotating jets should form spirals, sweeping like water from a rotating sprinkler. This one doesn't curve or twist. It remains fixed, perfectly columnated, as if guided by something beyond natural forces. And this perpendicular jet is just one of many anomalies that make 3IAtlas unlike anything humanity has ever seen. 3IAtlas rotates once every 16 hours, yet the perpendicular jet stays perfectly straight, defying what we'd expect from a spinning comet. Normally, rotation causes jets to sweep through space, forming spirals or curved patterns. We've seen it countless times with other comets. Jets twist and smear, tracing the motion of the rotating nucleus. But Atlas behaves differently. Its jet remains columnated, pointing in exactly the same direction even as the comet spins. It's as if some invisible hand is holding it in place, compensating for the rotation. This alone is baffling, but it gets stranger. The sun-directed jet, the one we've been tracking for months, remains perfectly aligned with the direction of travel, while the perpendicular jet continues its impossible course. Maintaining two completely separate stable jets simultaneously without any natural force able to explain it is unprecedented. Scientists call this anomalous behavior, but that's putting it mildly. Atlas is rewriting the rules of cometary physics right before our eyes, and this is just the first piece of a puzzle that keeps getting stranger with every observation. The perpendicular jet is just the beginning. When scientists looked closer, they discovered a series of anomalies that make 3IAtlas unlike any comet we've ever seen. Let's start with the first four. Anomaly. 1. Its trajectory is retrograde and almost perfectly aligned with the ecliptic plane, the flat region where most planets orbit. For a random interstellar object, threading this needle is extremely unlikely. The probability? Around just 2%. Anomaly. 2. The comet displays a persistent sunward anti-tail. Normally, cometary material streams away from the sun, pushed by radiation and solar wind. Atlas, however, shows a feature pointing toward the sun across multiple observations, defying conventional physics. Anomaly. 3. Its mass is staggering, roughly 1,000,000 times heavier than Oumuamua and thousands of times heavier than Borisov. Most interstellar objects we detect are small and faint, making this enormous mass extremely improbable. Anomaly. 4. The timing of its inner solar system passage seems almost choreographed. Atlas passed Mars and Venus when Earth's viewing geometry made it invisible during closest approach to the Sun, only to become observable weeks later at an ideal distance. The chance of this precise timing? Less than 0.01%. These first four anomalies already challenge what we thought was possible. A comet behaving this way isn't just unusual, it's rewriting the rules. And if you think this is strange, the next set of anomalies pushes the mystery even further, revealing properties that no natural object should have. The surprises keep coming with anomalies 5 through 8, and each one deepens the mystery surrounding 3IAtlas. Anomaly. 5. Its composition is highly unusual. Spectroscopic analysis shows nickel far exceeding iron, a ratio more typical of engineered metal than natural cometary material. Industrial-strength corrosion resistance, not cosmic randomness, seems to describe it better than ice and rock. Anomaly. 6. Its water content is shockingly low, just 4% by mass. Comets are supposed to be dirty snowballs, mostly ice with dust and rock. Atlas flips that expectation entirely, resembling a rocky metallic asteroid more than a traditional comet, yet it still produces observable gas emissions. Anomaly. 7. Its light reflects in a way that has never been seen before. The extreme negative polarization of reflected light suggests surface or coma properties fundamentally different from anything measured in our solar system. Grain size, composition, or structure, something is creating an optical signature we've never encountered. Anomaly. 8. The comet's arrival direction traces back to interstellar space, intersecting closely with the sky coordinates of the famous WOW signal from the 1970s. That signal has long been considered the strongest candidate for an extraterrestrial transmission. Could it be coincidence? Or could Atlas be a physical follow-up, sent along the same trajectory decades later? The probability of random alignment here is around 6%. Each of these anomalies stretches the limits of conventional cometary physics. Individually, they're puzzling. Together, they hint at something completely unprecedented, an object that doesn't just behave unusually, but actively defies the rules we thought applied to the cosmos. And these are only the first 8 anomalies. There's still more that pushes the mystery into uncharted territory. When you look at all 12 anomalies together, the picture is staggering. 3IAtlas isn't just unusual, it's rewriting the rules of what we thought comets could do. Jets that defy the sun, unprecedented brightness and color shifts, impossible propulsion, nickel-rich composition, alignment with the wow signal. Each observation alone raises questions, but combined, they suggest something far beyond ordinary physics. Some scientists propose that Atlas could be a technological object, actively controlled rather than passively following the forces of nature. Others remain skeptical, but even the most cautious researchers must admit this comet, or whatever it truly is, cannot be fully explained by conventional models. NASA has documented these anomalies, yet discussions in mainstream channels rarely explore their full implications. For viewers, the question is unavoidable. Are we witnessing an interstellar probe, an object engineered by an advanced civilization, or a natural phenomenon that simply defies every known law of cometary physics? The evidence doesn't point to a simple answer. It points to mystery, to curiosity, to the universe, reminding us how little we truly understand. As we continue to study 3IAtlas, every new image, measurement, and calculation will challenge our assumptions. And one thing is certain: this object will remain a cosmic puzzle for years to come, sparking debates, theories, and perhaps even revelations that could change the way we see our place in the universe. 3IAtlas challenges everything we thought we knew about comets, interstellar objects, and even the boundaries of natural physics. 12 anomalies, each one extraordinary on its own, come together to form a puzzle that defies conventional explanation. Whether it's the perpendicular jet, the impossible acceleration, or the mysterious alignment with the WOW signal, Atlas refuses to fit into any known category. The truth is, we may not fully understand what we're seeing, yet. It could be a natural object unlike anything documented before, or it could be something far stranger, hinting at technology or intelligence beyond Earth. The important thing is to keep observing, questioning, and exploring. What do you think? Are we witnessing an interstellar probe, a comet that breaks the rules, or something else entirely? The universe is far stranger than we imagine, and 3IAtlas is proof that incredible mysteries are still out there, waiting to be discovered. Look up at the night sky, stay curious, and never stop asking questions. And if this fascinated you, share this video with someone who loves space mysteries and join the conversation in the comments. After all, the universe is full of surprises, and this is one that will make you think twice about what's out there.